Disaster recovery is an important topic for core systems. The hope is that you're using Domo as a core system for your reporting and for your analytics at the executive and management level. My co founder, John, was one of the major Domos at Domo for several years before we founded this company together. And at Domo, every employee has the ability to create new cards, create new data sets, create new data flows, which is fantastic. Great learning environment, bunch of ideation and experimentation, but also presented a management challenge. John and his team had to set up processes to get rid of content that really wasn't being used or wasn't valuable. And that included cards as well as pages and data flows. So they set up these processes. They worked great most of the time, but one time in 10, they would accidentally delete some data flow or some card or some page that was really important, not very often. And they would get the CEO or the CTO screaming at them saying, where's this card or where's this dashboard or where's this output that I need once a year for this board meeting that I have next week or tomorrow? And there'd be this mad dash and scramble to figure out how that content could be recreated and validated really quickly. And it was just kind of a nightmare in those situations, but it was also necessary to manage that Domo environment. So we wanted to create a disaster recovery tool. We wanted to create a tool that would back up your cards, your pages, your data flows, so that you can feel comfortable keeping a clean environment, setting good processes, but also know that if restoration is ever necessary, it's possible and easy. And that's what this app does. As we log in, it investigates our pages, allows us to navigate them. We can go ahead and choose a specific page. Maybe we'll choose this sample data sets and cards, and we can call this our sample backup. As we load the cards here, it investigates the page, finds all the cards. This includes traditional Domo cards, as well as images, videos, doc cards, apps, everything. And we can go ahead and we can run this backup. And now it's available for restoration if ever needed to an existing page or a new page. It's not uncommon as well for us to want to delete a data set. And often when you do that, when you do that in Domo, it also deletes the cards associated with that data set. And we don't want our power users or our Domo administrators to feel hesitant to do that. Let's just go ahead and let's back up all of the cards on an existing data set before we make that deletion. That way, if again ever needed, we can restore the data set from the sources and we can restore all the cards that were associated with that data set. Same logic for data flows, right? If we ever want to delete a data flow, but we're hesitant to do so because we don't want to lose the logic, a lot of work went into that. What do? Just go ahead and back it up. And any of these things can be done also on a schedule, right? We can set up kind of dynamic recurring scheduled backups if we'd like to. We can call this whatever we want. Maybe we want this to run in the evenings on Sundays so that we're always getting maybe the latest version of this. And we can just go ahead and confirm that schedule. That'll show up on our scheduling here with all of our other scheduled backups. And again, if ever needed, we can just come in and restore any of this content on an as needed basis. We just needed a disaster recovery tool for Domo so that it's available when we need it. Totally be interested in your thoughts. Thanks so much.